Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Enchanted Easels. It was a foggy autumn afternoon when a group of struggling artists stumbled upon an ancient art studio tucked away in the heart of an eerie, forgotten town. The air was thick with an unsettling stillness as they cautiously entered the dimly lit room filled with dusty canvases and the pungent scent of aged oils. At the center of the room stood a collection of old, ornate easels, their wooden frames bearing the weight of time. Each easel seemed to radiate an otherworldly energy, drawing the artists in with an irresistible pull. Despite their initial hesitation, the group felt an inexplicable compulsion to approach the easels, as if an unseen force guided their every step. As the artists examined the canvases, they discovered peculiar brushes and a palette of colors that seemed to have a life of their own. Mesmerized, they began to paint, their hands guided by an eerie force that whispered forgotten secrets into their minds. The strokes of their brushes danced across the canvases, revealing haunting scenes that mirrored the darkest corners of their subconscious minds. With each completed painting, the artists began to notice a pattern emerging. The macabre masterpieces seemed to weave together, telling a fragmented yet cohesive story of a long-forgotten tragedy. The characters in the paintings came to life, trapped in an eternal nightmare that transcended the boundaries between art and reality. As the artists delved deeper into their work, they found themselves losing touch with the outside world. Time blurred, and the studio transformed into a surreal realm where the boundaries between the living and the painted became indistinguishable. Shadows whispered in the corners, and the artists could feel the weight of unseen eyes watching their every move. One by one, the artists became consumed by the cursed easels, their once vibrant personalities fading into the dark hues of their creations. The studio itself seemed to breathe with a malevolent energy, absorbing the life force of those who dared to unlock its secrets. The fragmented story within the paintings grew more disturbing, revealing a malevolent presence that sought to escape its painted prison. The group, now reduced to a mere handful of tortured souls, realized the only way to break free from the Enchanted Easels' grip was to complete the final painting, a painting that would expose the true nature of the malevolent force that lurked within the studio. As they feverishly worked on the last canvas, the air grew colder, and the whispers intensified into agonized screams. With the final stroke of the brush, the studio erupted into a maelstrom of darkness. The paintings came to life, tearing through the canvases and materializing in the room. The artists stood face to face with the nightmarish creatures they had unwittingly unleashed. Desperation and horror painted their faces as the malevolent force coalesced into a spectral figure, laughing amidst the chaos. In a blinding flash, the studio collapsed into a vortex of swirling colors, leaving nothing but an empty, desolate town in its wake. The cursed easels vanished, taking with them the fragments of the disturbing story they had compelled the artists to tell. The once promising artists were never seen again, and the forgotten town remained a chilling testament to the dark magic that lurked within the Enchanted Easels. Years passed, and the forsaken town became a place of dread, its memory etched into the surrounding landscape. Whispers of the Enchanted Easels and the tragic fate of the ill-fated artists spread like a chilling wind through the nearby villages. The townspeople spoke of the haunted studio with a mixture of fear and fascination, warning others to steer clear of the malevolent force that lingered in the abandoned ruins. One day, a curious art student named Alara heard the tales of the Enchanted Easels. Driven by a reckless desire to uncover the truth, she embarked on a journey to the forgotten town, armed with her own set of brushes and an unyielding determination to confront the mysteries that lay within. As Alara entered the decrepit studio, the air seemed to thicken with an oppressive energy. The easels, though aged and worn, still bore the remnants of the cursed paintings. Her fingers traced the outlines of the canvases, and a shiver ran down her spine as the ghostly whispers of the past echoed in her ears. The student hesitated, glancing around the room, but an invisible force compelled her to pick up a brush and dip it into the mysterious palette. With every stroke, Alara found herself entranced by an unseen power, the chilling whispers guiding her hand as she recreated the dark scenes from the fragments of the cursed story. As the final strokes marked the completion of her masterpiece, the studio erupted into chaos once more. The painted horrors manifested into reality, but this time Alara stood resolute, determined to confront the malevolent force that had claimed the lives of those before her. The spectral figure emerged from the swirling vortex, its laughter echoing through the studio. Alara, undeterred, demanded answers. The malevolent force revealed itself as a tortured soul trapped within the paintings by an ancient curse. It yearned for release, its anguish seeping into the very fabric of the Enchanted Easels. With empathy in her heart, Laura devised a plan to break the curse. She convinced the otherworldly being that the only way to find peace was to merge its essence with the paintings, allowing it to transcend the confines of the cursed canvases and find solace in the afterlife. As the final act unfolded, the studio trembled with a mixture of agony and relief. The malevolent force, now liberated from the Enchanted Easels, dissipated into a spectral mist that faded into the ether. The painted horrors returned to their dormant state, and the once chaotic studio became eerily silent. Alara, exhausted and haunted by the experiences, emerged from the forsaken town, leaving behind the cursed easels and the dark secrets they held. The Enchanted Easels, now freed from their malevolent influence, stood as mere relics of a bygone era. The townspeople, sensing the shift in the supernatural energy, cautiously approached the once dreaded studio. The forgotten town, once shrouded in fear, gradually began to heal, and the memory of the cursed easels faded into the annals of history. Yet the echoes of that chilling tale lingered in the air, a cautionary reminder of the thin veil that separates the realms of art and the supernatural. The Enchanted Easels, though silenced, left an indelible mark on the world, a reminder that some stories are best left untold. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to like, and even better, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great day.